Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield, and that's Justin Miller.
Hey, happy Friday, y'all.
Whoa, it's
oh my gosh. Be careful, sharp objects.
Is it Friday the 13th? No.
Oh, but it is Friday, which means you guys are going to be cooking up something delicious.
That's right. Yeah. So we're gonna do some steaks in a little bit, right?
Yeah, that's right. And then really quickly, would you guys have any cool weekend plans?
No.
No?
Actually,
you're gonna relax.
It's kind of a bummer, guys. Like,
yeah. Gosh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. My grandmother passed away.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
She's 94 years old.
Oh, wow.
So I got to go to Tennessee this afternoon. So.
But you'll get to see some family.
Yeah, we're gonna get to see a whole bunch of family and stuff like that. I promise, guys. It's not a
sorry,
bummer.
I forgot. He did tell me that. What about you, Justin?
I'm watching kids. Wife goes to work on the weekends, and I watch 5 kids.
Yeah. He says like that, like he's like all bummed about it though. You love hanging out with the boys.
Oh no, I trust me. I was out of town for a couple days, and when I get home, I'm like, God, come here.
Oh,
yeah, I love it so much about you. All right, guys, we have a great show for you coming up. You know what time it is? It's pizza time, baby. Jets Pizza will be here and sharing some of their delicious products with us, and even telling us about a new location.
Very nice. Plus, we wrap up our comedy week with Amir Schuman. He's going to be bringing the laughs to the First Coast Living studio. Can't wait to hear it.
Right. Plus, we have some trivia today to wrap up the end of the work week. We want to see how much you know about junk food.
Oh, love that.
I'm pretty savvy.
But first, it's time for
Come on with it.
Living in the Kitchen, sponsored by Winn-Dixie, built by ProCraft Cabinetry. And as you see, we have executive producer Justin here.
right.
What are we making?
I'm gonna try to make some steaks. So their steaks were on sale this year. Yeah.
No, he's really good at it.
I know, he cooks all the time.
I mean,
Especially steaks.
maybe.
You used to be a butcher, right?
I did. Yeah, I
Butcher.
used to work at a local fisherman's dock here, and used to cut fish all the time, and then went to cut meat.
Okay.
All right. So we have to. We're gonna be making steak and eggs today, right? So we're gonna start with a steak, and then when we get to the second segment, we're gonna do eggs. We're gonna do some scrambled eggs, and then we're gonna fry some too.
Some little, breakfast for lunch.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We don't really do breakfast that much.
No,
right?
and
So
it's
we
my
need to-
favorite meal of the day,
All right.
no matter what time
All
of
right,
the day.
so I got all the steaks.
They're huge.
Right? Yeah, they're big steaks. I mean, so you can go into Winn-Dixie. I went in there and I said, hey man, like, can I get them a little thicker? I like my steaks pretty thick. And he's
my
like,
gosh.
sure, what you want? I'm like,
massive.
"Done."
See, I didn't even really know you could do that. I thought you were just supposed to grab the stuff.
Nope,
you could
I just went in there. I said, hey man, I think they normally cut them maybe 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
I don't really like thin
that's way
steaks.
smaller than that.
And so I was like, hey, give me like 1 inch and
Look
3/4.
at this, y'all. Look
how thick that is.
This is like, I feel like we're on the Flintstones right now.
Right.
So if you're grilling this, I would just put this big old thing right on the grill.
Right. Because you want to keep the bone in there when you're grilling.
Because we're pan searing it, so this is this is really a porterhouse steak is what it's called. You've got T-bones, porterhouses. T-bone normally doesn't have this fillet on it.
Okay.
It's like near the leaner part of the steak, so that tenderloin starts to go away.
Okay.
And then you've got your New York strip.
Sure.
Yeah, take your
Yeah,
word for
so
it.
like you've got your chuck end of a steak,
Okay,
and
tell
then
us.
you've got your lean end of a steak. So your chuck end's gonna have a lot more fat in it.
More flavor,
and then,
probably.
More flavor, but I'm not a huge fan of
I don't
fat.
like the fat,
That's the
no.
lazy
So I
part.
I'm
always
gonna get the
ask
filet
them,
today,
I'm always
baby.
like, can I get it with this one, the butcher was so awesome. I should have got his name, give him a shout out. I was like, can you do it right in the middle? Like I was like, I don't want it
perfect.
too lean because if you get on the other side, there's going to be no fillet on it at all.
Right. Okay.
I mean,
And
it'll
that's
be
what I
this
would
small.
want. Right.
And so I said, right in the middle, man. And he came out. I was still shopping. He came right to the aisle and said, here you go. I said, all right, thank you.
Nice.
All right, let's start cutting these up. So what I'm going to do, again, normally on a grill, you would just want to put this thing right on there.
Right, because you want to keep that bone in there, and that's gonna
Yeah,
help, like,
but because we're pan searing them, I'm just gonna take
Just
the
gonna
bone
get
out.
at it. Yeah.
And then
Okay.
guess what I would do? I'm just gonna give the bone to my
the puppy hounds.
to my dogs. Yeah.
Oh, that's
so,
a happy hound.
So now you got your New York strip. Bam.
Yeah.
If you want to start seasoning that up for me, David,
Sure.
that'd be awesome. Any seasoning you want, and
What do
then
we
I'm
have
gonna
here?
cut the
I'll
fillet
just
off
watch.
the other
This
side.
is great.
Let's do
And I'm not
Montreal
worried
steak
about
seasoning.
cutting my fingers because there's a bone there. So if I go too far, it's just the bone's going to stop it. And then now you've got Jordan's favorite part, the fillet.
Yeah, a fillet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
For me,
bang.
it's like,
How
it's
would you?
not
Would
worth
you?
it
Would
unless
you
I have a fillet.
like Montreal steak, or would you like just salt and pepper?
Salt and pepper.
You got it.
Yeah,
Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then this is a bone-in ribeye. So again, when you get a bone-in ribeye, I would just throw that right on the grill. But
Wow.
a lot of this part, like you're not gonna, some people may eat it, but this is a lot of fat. So I'm just gonna cut that fat right out.
My dad would have been like, what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. And like even my kids, like they won't eat that. So.
Oh, there's the tongs. Look
You
at
want
you.
this?
Good job.
And again, just throw this baby right in the oven, let it cook a little bit, and then I give it to the dogs.
Oh.
But because my dogs aren't here, I'm gonna throw it away.
I'm just gonna like kind of keep in the.
Now, how delicious does that ribeye look?
That looks amazing. How do you want yours seasoned?
I don't care.
You don't care?
No.
All right, let's do this.
You know what? I'll do this.
You know, as
No,
long
no,
as we
this
got
one.
some A1 or Hans 57.
Well, speaking of deal, the reason why I got 2 of these is McCormick has these for BOGO.
Oh, really?
So
Winn-Dixie
get
right
some
now?
steaks and then
Very
BOGO seasoning for the steaks.
So make sure you guys download the Winn-Dixie app. You can go to your app store, windixie.com/rewards to get all the savings. And you know, I was just there yesterday to record something for Stuff the Bus because they so graciously gave us some money. Well, you guys will have to just wait and see that. But it seems like everything's on sale right now. And the tax-free too right now with the supplies.
And I gotta
a lot
say,
of the supplies were BOGO.
I know we talked about this last week. I'm gonna keep on talking about it.
No. Last time you went forever.
It was like a
Keep
like
it
a.
concise.
I did some grocery shopping when I was there with my family, or I did some personal grocery shopping along with this, and it was at like 140, and then I scanned my thing and it went down to $65. I was like, yes!
That's it. That's enough. That's enough.
It's fun.
Dang it! I love it. I love it. I love
very
seeing all
passionate.
I'm getting
my
notes.
money saved.
I'm getting notes.
All right, all right. So we got these seasoned. We're gonna start
Okay.
throwing these on the pans. Gonna sear them a couple times now, and I don't want to overcook these. My wife, she hates it when I overcook her steak. She likes them rare. So I'm gonna do this for her.
Okay.
So, all
Okay.
right. So.
Medium or medium high?
Oh, he's got it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't want to set the smoke alarms.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
So I'm trying not to like make it too hot. So
Okay.
we're just gonna
All
put
right,
some
not
butter
bad,
in
not
there.
bad. Here's some paper here if you need to, because I'm going to
You
boogie
ready?
over here.
Flop it. All right.
Then we're just
you
gonna
go.
throw
That
the
one
fillet
needs
in
a
these.
second.
I'm gonna sear these a little bit, and then because they are so thick, I'm probably gonna throw them in the oven and let them cook. And then when we get back, we'll be ready for some eggs and
Let's
we'll be
do
having
it.
some steak and egg. But I kind of want some of that Jets pizza. It smells so good.
I've already
I
started.
know you did, and I was like, I want a bite.
All right. Well, we'll be back. We're going to make the eggs to go with it, and we'll finish off these steaks. But for now, let's send it over to Jordan. What you got?
Well, I'm now joined by our beauty and lifestyle correspondent and friend of the show, Noreen Young. She's here to show off some of the best items in beauty and fashion that will keep us cool this summer. Love the sound of that. It's been so hot. Great to see you.
Great to see you
Thanks
too.
for joining us. So what did you bring today?
Well, today I'm sharing the magic of coconut water. And
So good for
not
you.
only staying hydrated with water, but there's something magical about the electrolytes, etc., that are in the coconut water. Also, did you know that green tea is excellent for you to cool you down? I'm talking about warm in Chinese medicine.
Really?
Yes, in TCM, it is cooling to the body. So you can do the iced, but the other is better.
I would not have thought that.
I didn't think of
That's
that
fascinating.
either. Peppermint tea is another plus.
Ooh, yeah.
Also, you can take peppermint tea, put in a foot bath with some ice cubes, and what that does, the tea bags, put a
Yeah.
few, it cool you down.
Oh my gosh, that is cool. I love
ice
that.
Ice cubes are always our best friend because they offer a chill factor right away, you know? And so you can use them on your chest, on your face, wherever.
I've heard the wrist is good too.
And I was going to say to you,
Isn't that interesting?
the rest,
I would have
did you hear
never thought that, yeah.
Then our beautiful Winn-Dixie has
Yes.
these fabulous fruits, and they were BOGO,
Heck
and so I
yeah.
got them. And these are hydrating fruits that you want to get water from. You could also
Yeah.
do celery, cucumbers.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay?
And you know what? And I like it to be really cold.
I do too.
I don't like when it sits out all day, you know, at a picnic.
I know.
Keep it
and
cold.
I like to plop them in my water, in the water glass.
Ooh, make
and I
it
like to
fun.
make a nice experience in a goblet, something special.
Ooh, I love that too.
Now, I found this, it's new to me. I've been using it at my desk, and it's a fan that goes up and down,
Oh,
meaning
that's
it can
cool.
go taller.
Higher,
and
yeah.
it is so cool and refreshing. Even though you have AC on, it's your best friend.
I have a little mini desk fan as well. It's
Exactly.
very helpful.
This is a freezer pack, but I call it hot flash pack.
Oh, okay.
Or you could use it with your lipsticks. Believe it or
that's
not,
nice.
sunglasses cool you down. Ice rollers. You fill this with water. It's not expensive. You roll it onto your face.
My sister
after you
loves to
freeze
use
it.
something like
They're
that.
wonderful for the complexion.
Very cool. And it's also, I heard it's like tightening in a way.
Yes,
when
it does.
it's cold on your face, it's
Yes.
not going to stay that way. But
And switch up your makeup when it comes to the hot weather.
Okay.
Like, don't do your dark mascara, do a clear mascara. Maybe you want to do tubing mascara.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then go from lipsticks to a gloss. And You could also take your skincare and do a lighter approach with that, where you're using a serum or a mist,
Right.
and just a little tint of color, and
Doesn't have to be so heavy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so what
That's
is
the
this?
point. And in my blog,
you would've missed
I'm
it?
going to tell. Yes.
Okay,
this
here we
is
go.
Goji Glow and Go by St. Crew.
Feels good. It smells good.
And also, when you're
Thank you.
really having a heat wave, honey,
Oh, the clacking fan. Wait, hold on. This way. Oh, I love it.
she's such a
They
little.
use these at the festivals, music festivals.
Exactly. And this is my refrigerator from my office.
Okay, that is adorable.
I also have one in my home
Oh
by
my
my bed,
gosh,
and I fill that with wine and some other
Oh, well,
chocolate,
there you go.
etc. But here, you're freezing your lipsticks, you're freezing your lip liner, eye mask, lip mask, your K-beauties.
Yes.
Then put it on your face.
And it's
you are going to
cool.
feel so refreshed.
You know, the
I
eye
even
patches
froze
would be good.
this. Yes, I have eye patches in there. Yeah. Just little wipes.
Yeah.
And then when you put it on, or cool yourself down,
Right.
because it's cold.
That's a great
This
idea.
lipstick, I didn't do anything to it. It broke. Sitting in the car.
Oh,
So
yeah.
freeze or refrigerate your lipsticks. This little number cools and heats at the same time.
Oh, that's
So if
neat.
you want to go camping
Oh, you could
or
use it for
glamping,
multi- Yeah,
you
I
can
love
take
that.
it and warm some food in there too.
These
But
were great
These are
ideas.
great ideas, thank
Yes,
you,
thank
that
you.
you can stay cool with, and it's not just for guys.
Yes, no.
And girls, rather.
We
It's
can
for the
all-
guys too.
We can all benefit from it. Thank you so much for
Exactly.
keeping us cool. NoreenYoung.com for more.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's always good to see you. We love you. Have a great weekend. And David, over to you.
All right, we're going to keep the laughs and good times going with comedian Amir Schuman as we wrap up First Coast Living's Week of Comedy. Thank you so much for being here, sir. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
This has been a great week, man. This has been really fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys are doing it.
All right, so let's get a little personal. How did you start in comedy?
I was just looking for something artistic to do, and so I thought about a bunch of different things, and I was gonna go be like maybe a music producer.
Okay.
Yeah, and I went to go get a keyboard. Somebody told me to get a keyboard so you can learn all the notes and everything.
Right.
And I had them like bring it down and everything, and it just had too many buttons, so my dream died. Yeah, like
You
right
just
there.
took one look at it and you're like,
Yeah, that was it.
No.
Not even to the parking lot. And then I saw a poster to do an open mic, and I just sneaked away from my job to go do that. And yeah, just haven't looked back.
that's amazing, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
so what's been your favorite moment in your comedic career so far?
Oh man, nothing I can say on TV. Yeah, for sure. But my favorite moment, honestly, I got the first time I ever did a sold out crowd at the Comedy Zone, and they actually like gave me a big applause, like just to like take a moment. You know, that was awesome to be able to do that.
The instant gratification of performing on stage is wild, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
Nothing like it.
All that
Yeah.
hard work is like an instant payoff, and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
It is amazing. All right, so, tell us how the Jacksonville comedy town, how is comedy in Jacksonville, right? We've asked this for a couple times, but is it growing? Is it getting better? Is it stagnant?
It's amazing, because the best thing I liked about starting in Jacksonville was there's so many different crowds that you could reach.
Gotcha.
So I make the joke, Jacksonville is like 5 cities holding hands so we can have a football team.
It's so true, dude.
Yeah. So there's so many different types of people that you can pretty much perform to any type of person, and that's a great training ground for a comic.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, it really is wild, right? Because like Riverside is so fundamentally different from the beaches, which is so
Oh,
fundamentally
yeah.
different from Mandarin, right?
For sure, yeah.
It's wild. We almost need boroughs here, dude.
Yeah, pretty much. We're like New York. We really are,
Yeah.
because we got so many New Yorkers now.
Yeah, it's so true.
wild.
All right, so talk to me about writing comedy, right? Because one of the things that always fascinates me is like how you actually achieve this. Because I've written for television quite a bit, and writing comedy is silly hard.
Yeah.
So how do you approach that?
Pretty much, it's a lot about economy of words is the biggest thing.
Okay.
And I just try to be honest, you know. And with writing comedy, with writing TV, I would imagine like there's a big committee of people helping you out with it. It's just you doing comedy, and you have to take it like every night as you're doing a little social experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That sounds
that's
fascinating.
how you gotta look at
man.
it.
Okay, so did you study how to write comedy or anything like that, or have you just like
No,
found what works and then roll with that?
Yeah, I had no type of any background in it
that's
at all.
impressive.
Just went to it.
That's incredible. Okay, so do you have any upcoming shows?
Yeah. I got my Big Names comedy show at First Coast Comedy. Yeah, we're going to be doing that on next Friday at 9:30 p.m.
Right on. Very cool. All right, and you're going to perform for us here in a little bit, right?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be doing a set. It's going to be fun.
That's amazing. Thank you so very much, man.
Thanks for having me.
I really do appreciate it. We are looking forward to the set. We already have our audience ready to go. But for now, let's send it over to Jordan and find out what's coming up.
All right, well, still to come, Jets Pizzas joining us today. They're going to be showing off a slice of a good time. So delicious there. Plus, we have some trivia. Producer Matt is going to test our knowledge of junk food. I think I got David beat because I'm more of the sweets person than he is, but savory snacks too. You never know. I don't know. Stay tuned to find out. We'll be right back.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to First Coast Living's Comedy Week. Before we bring out our next comedian, I want to take a moment to thank everybody for supporting First Coast Living Comedy Week. And I want to encourage everybody to please support local comedy. You know, it's easy to go and support the big boys when they come into town, but the big boys got to start somewhere. That's right here, y'all. So please support local comedy. It's all over. And once you get done supporting local comedy, head over to Comedy Zone. So support some big boy comedy. Now that we got all the minutes out of the way, how about y'all comedian? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
This next comedian, man, this dude is a real killer of jokes, boy. He really brings it. Born and raised in Jacksonville, Florida, this young man has featured for some of the biggest comedians, such as Yamanika Sanders and T.K. Kirkland. Y'all put y'all hands together and y'all ready? Y'all put y'all hands together and welcome Amir Schuman, y'all.
Yeah. Hey. Hey. Nice. Happy to be here. Happy to be here, man. First things first, let's get this out of the way. I am not Ice Cube's son. All right? That's the first thing we need to do. I'm not Ice Cube's son. Second thing we need to get out of the way is I am not a smart person, okay? No, I'm not. I don't try to be smart. I don't read or anything like that. You know how I get my information? I drink a ton of Snapple. I look at the caps and I learn that way. And that's how I do it. Yeah. People will be trying to talk to me about smart stuff and I can't keep up. Like, they'll be like, Amir, do you know what's going on with climate change? And I'll be like, nah, but like, do you know that frogs can't swallow with their eyes open? Do you know that? Like that. That's more my speed, man. That's Snapple Fact 402. Yeah. I don't know how to be any other way, man. I'm trying to get like different jobs, but I'm not a smart person. I got to lie on my resume. Yeah, lie on your resume. Go do that, please. You live a much better life, man. Next week, I got an interview to be a marine biologist. I don't even drink water, but we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. I'll learn on the job. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm trying to get more like water in my system, you know? Really, because I'm trying to lose weight. Everybody's trying to lose weight a little bit, right? Like my phone told me I was getting fat. That's how I found out. Yeah, that's how I found. It didn't just do it though. You know what it did? They showed me a bunch of videos about how to sew my pants up right here. Like that's how they did it. Yeah. I didn't even look at who I was following. I hit follow on the page. I'm following thick girl problems on TikTok, man. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? It's easier than ever to lose weight, though. Now they got Ozempic. Yeah, Ozempic now. You can't call it that, though. You know, whenever you ask somebody if they're on Ozempic, they're always like, no, I'm on a GLP-1. Yeah, and my uncle is in timeout for check fraud. No, man, you're on Ozempic. It's okay. Just say you're on Ozempic. There's no taboo anymore. You're going to be fine. Someone has already done all the work for us for Ozempic, man, because I think that Jonah Hill was patient zero for Ozempic. Yeah. Y'all saw Jonah Hill. He went up and down in weight and up and down, and he took all of the criticism, and he did that for us. Jonah Hill died for our sins. Jonah Hill walked so that people like me wouldn't have to run. Thank y'all so much. First Coast Comedy, 7:31. I'll be there.
We messed up the handshake, but y'all give it up for Amir Schuman, y'all. Again, he'll be performing at the First Coast Comedy for the Big Headline show.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
catch him in J-Paw. Please, we got to go and pay some bills. Y'all come on back after these messages.
Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson and David Benfield. This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with our Chief Lewis Turner.
What's up?
How
Good
you
to
doing?
see everybody. Man,
Thank you for gracing us with your presence
well, it's
today.
great to be here, and I appreciate any time I'm invited onto your broadcast. This is a privilege, and privilege. Look at this. Got the lifeguards loading up, getting out of the beach. Admittedly, as I just checked my pulse point, my stress level is at like an 11 right now, right? And that's not healthy.
No.
But what always cures the things that ail me is looking at that.
Okay.
A little salt air.
Living through others?
Living vicariously through others.
Okay,
Smelling
well, they're enjoying
the
it.
pizza wafting from the other corner.
They'll give you a slice.
Cannot wait. 87 out of the beach right now. Now, you were asking me about weekend.
Yeah.
Let's focus in here because Saturday, Sunday, we are bringing rain chances back. But afternoon, Saturday is kind of what we would expect, summertime in Florida, right? So we're going to watch about 4 o'clock when things start bubbling up. But look at that temperature, 98 degrees. Sunday, we've dropped the temperature, and this is because we're kind of upping the rain chances a notch. So we take what's typical kind of Florida summertime stuff, and we're upping it just a bit. Okay. So Sunday's kind of the one I really want you focused on. Certainly Saturday afternoon we get some storms, but Sunday.
But that's more typical, and this would be
I think Sunday we can get some strong to severe weather out there. But the rest of the day at the beach looking pretty solid. 90 degrees, hot and humid. This is some good news. This does take my blood pressure down a little. Just a little.
So from 11 to what now?
It's still at a 10.
About an 8. Oh gosh.
It's still at a 10.
We need to get this guy some food.
Get me a cold beer.
We got a whole fridge full.
I bet you do, David.
I love how they had his mic on and ready to go, David.
It's Miller time. 89 degrees. Currently, we're on our way to those upper 90s. I did want to show you this.
The countdown is on.
Today, because I got an email. When's it going to be 85 again? Let's get to Christmas. 154 days.
Those jingle bells never looked so good or sounded so good.
Bells are jingling.
Thank you so much for that, Lou. Over to you, David.
Oh, well, all right. We're joined by the good people of Jets Pizza. We have Bob, Joe, Isaiah, and Jeff. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I really do appreciate it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
All right, so what have you guys brought for us today, man?
Here we have a Eugene Supreme. It is onions, green peppers, Italian sausage, and banana peppers.
What? All right, so executive producer Justin Miller has been eyeballing that one. Come on, come grab it. Come grab it, it's time.
Oh, yeah. Can you get a shot of this? Look at this thing before I
devour it.
Come on. Oh, yeah, look at that thing. Oh, my gosh. All right, let's try it.
All right, while he's trying that, tell us some other stuff.
Next, we have the Jet 10. This one is pepperoni, ham, mushrooms, green peppers, onions, Italian sausage, bacon, black olives, hamburger with our signature turbo crust, which is butter, garlic, and Romano cheese.
Good grief, this one's delicious.
Excellent for Detroit style.
All right, listen. In all honesty, I already hit one of these slices, right? You guys came in and I was like, I'm not waiting. I've already been out there before. I know what I'm getting into. Okay, so what makes Jets Pizza so special to the community, though, right? You guys are out here.
Well, we are a Detroit-based franchise, but we are locally owned and operated. So we actually just recently finished up a community outreach program where we reached out to hospitals, police stations, fire stations to donate pizzas. Another thing we also do is we are active in the community with the schools. So we do promote with the schools. We do their sponsorships, as well as usually most Fridays in the fall we are doing what's called a Spirit Night, where between the hours of 4 and 8 we are donating 10% of the proceeds towards the schools to help out. So if you do order pizza in the fall, generally you're probably assisting a school at that time.
That is really pretty cool. So is that one of your missions, or is that part of just Jets as a whole, is to be such a part of the community?
It's both.
Yeah?
It's both. It's something that we've embraced. It's a franchise decision you can make as your own, but it is corporate sponsored.
I think that's so rad, man. That's incredible. Okay, so do you guys offer special deals for folks?
Yeah, we do offer special deals. Right now, currently, we have our weekly deals, our weekly special deals right here, where right now on Friday, you get a large 3-topping pizza and a jet bread for $29.99, but there's a daily deal every single day of the week.
Okay. Well, how do we find that?
Well, you can come on and you just give us a call. We also have box toppers where we get it on out. But yeah, anytime you want to give a Jets Pizza a call, we will definitely give you that deal of the day.
Okay, so you guys are opening up a new location though, right? And it's close to us, so everybody in the room was like, yes! So why don't you tell us about it?
That's correct, 5617
Beach Boulevard. Hopefully by the end of August, we're actually up and running, just in time for Jaguar football season.
Yeah, man, that is amazing. Okay, so we failed to mention this last pizza over here, so tell me about this one.
All right, so this is our chicken bacon ranch. We use ranch as the base, mozzarella, cheese, cheddar, chicken, and bacon. This is one of our most popular pizzas.
That's amazing. All right, Jordan, come on. Are you even eyeballing the pizza?
I was eyeballing this one.
Yeah, grab it. Okay, so what is she about to grab? This is a little dessert style.
These are our Cinesticks. They're my personal favorite, and they are deadly, so you got to watch out for them.
Okay.
All of our dough is made in-house every single day, and this is same with that dough. So it's our Detroit-style deep dish dough. It's covered with cinnamon and sugar and frosting, baked fresh every day, and you got to watch out. You'll eat the whole box.
Hey,
Thanks
real
for
quick,
the warning.
I've got about 30 seconds, so explain to what you just said, though, right? Like it's a deep dish. Like, tell me about the dough.
Yeah, Detroit style.
Yeah, what makes us different from most pizza franchises or restaurants in general is that we make all our dough in-house every single day. In fact, all of our sauce, our cheese is premium, all of our toppings are premium. So it is a steel pan pizza. That is what we are known for. So it gets hand pressed every single day, cooked off, and that's what gives it that rise. It's the light, airy focaccia bread. So it's that crunch, that cheese to the edge, which forms that rim right there.
It's amazing. Okay, so if folks want to order, where do we send them?
jetspizza.com, or you can stop by any one of the locations. Our location is 11250 Old St. Augustine.
We're located on Atlantic and San Pablo Road.
And we're located in Orange Park, 280 Blanding Boulevard.
Right on, very cool.
Real
All right.
quick, David,
Yeah.
can you just give me one of those?
One of these?
Yeah, might as well. I mean, you know.
Made with our ranch that's made in-house daily.
All right, so they're in our house. Let's send them to their house. So you ready to go? Let's go check out Jet's Pizza. Check it out. What's going on, foodies? I'm here at Jet's Pizza in Mandarin. I've got the owners, Jeff and Bob, with me. And you know I am so excited because I am a pizza freak. So let's just get right down into it. Jeff, Bob, thank you so very much for having me here today. I really do appreciate it.
Thanks for coming.
There is a plethora of deliciousness behind me. We'll get into that in just a moment. But first, tell us about Jet's Pizza.
So Jet's Pizza is a franchise that was started out of Detroit, Michigan in 1978 by John and Eugene Jets. It has expanded over the region into Michigan and across the nation now with over 450 locations nationwide. Most of them reside in the Midwest, but we came down here to open up one in Jacksonville to kind of share the goodness. It is a Detroit-style pizzeria, but we do offer every kind of pizza. We offer rounds, we offer thin crust, we offer New York styles and everything else, but we do specialize in the Detroit-style deep dish pizza. All of our dough is made by hand every single day. It's hand pressed and it's proofed, and then it's brought out. So even our rounds or Detroit style, everything is made by hand.
So I think we need to get into some food. You want to eat? I want to eat. All right, so what are we going to start with?
Well, let's start with the appetizer.
Okay, let's go with the appetizer.
So we have right here our Jets bread. It's one of our 3 breadsticks that we offer. So this is made with our round dough. It has got mozzarella on it. It is then topped with butter, garlic, and Parmesan or Romano. We offer a dipping sauce with every single one of our Jets bread as well. Please try the ranch that is made in-house daily. We are known for it.
I will. That is silly. Man, that's delicious. All right, are we just gonna move down the line?
So here we go. This one right here is one of our most popular specialty pizzas. It is called the Jet 10. It has 9 toppings plus cheese to make it the 10th topping. And it literally is an all meaty and a veggie put together. So this bad boy right here is a heavy pie. On top of that, Jeff, we have our turbo crust, which is another free crust topping that you can put on your pizza. Along the edge is going to be butter, garlic, and Romano, which is what we call turbo here. So that is like Bob said, is a free addition that you can add on to the pizza on any type. All of the toppings are premium toppings, so they're going to be the best. And it starts with our cheese. We use the highest grade premium mozzarella cheese. It is shredded from the block every single day. which takes some time, but it is clearly the difference. Our sauce is spun in-house as well.
I feel it's been my experience with these foodies things that all the things that take time are all the things that are really good though.
100%. Thank you for noticing. Next one is my personal favorite. This is probably what I ordered. This is the chicken bacon ranch. So we offer about that ranch sauce, right? We offer a different variety of bases. You do not only have to have marinara base. So this one actually has a ranch base. So on the bottom of it is no marinara, just ranch, just our homemade ranch. And we also offer barbecue as well as mild buffalo as a bottom. This one is going to have our awesome bacon, our chicken on it, as well as it gets cheddar, mozzarella. It has that ranch base. You can, of course, turbo this or put garlic, whatever you like on it. And as you can tell from the sides here, cheese goes all the way to the end, which provides that caramelization crust. Along the edge right there, you're going to see a little rest. You're going to see a little wall there that gets built up from the steel pan.
I would consider myself a bit of a traditionalist when it comes to pizza.
Yeah.
Like red sauce is jam, right?
Yep.
Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch out.
That's crazy delicious.
It's dangerous.
All right, so we're gonna cap it off with some dessert.
Now we offer a wide variety, or a couple desserts. We offer our chocolate chip brownie, our chocolate chip cookie, and then my personal favorite, which is our Cinestick, which is made with our same Detroit-style deep dish dough. So the dough is made by hand every single day. It gets topped with butter, cinnamon, sugar, and then of course icing at the end.
That's how you cap it off.
Yeah.
That's how you cap off a Jets Pizza Day.
Yeah.
Jeff, Bob, I really appreciate you just spoiling me rotten.
Right, yeah.
This is so ridiculous. Me and Professor Mead over here have so much food to eat.
Yeah, you do.
So before I let you guys go and get back to work, because you guys are very busy, you guys do everything in-house, and I love that so much. Where do we go to learn some more information about you? Where are you located, and where do we find you online?
So we are located on 11250 Old St. Augustine Road, in the same strip mall that has the Publix and the Hobby Lobby, just north of 295. You can always order on jetspizza.com, and then of course you can call us direct, which is our Facebook page. And visit our Facebook page. So our direct number 904-870-8704. Give us a call. We'd love to take care of your pizza needs.
I love that. Thanks so much, gentlemen. I really appreciate it. Guys, get out of Jets Pizza. And if you want to catch this segment again or others like it, just head over to First Coast News Plus. All right, we are back living in the Winn-Dixie Kitchen, brought to you by Program Cabinetry. I am here with executive producer Justin Miller. Jordan is off going and grab us some plates because we forgot to bring them out.
Yeah.
The great thing about our show is it's full disclosure here. We just like lean right into it.
We just go. Yeah, it's a live show. There's things we got to do.
Exactly. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do some fried eggs, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we don't need the pan super hot. I just got it a little warmed up for us. All right, so fried eggs, man, are pretty simple and easy, dude. It's you just crack it over the pan and let it go, right?
So fried egg, do you flip it over?
It depends on what you want to do, right? So
because that's sunny side up, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So sunny side up, you don't ever flip it, right?
Thank you, Jordan.
Over medium is when you flip it, leave it there for a second, so it's still running in the middle, but both sides of the eggs are basically cooked. And then you have over hard, which is just like what my wife likes, which is just like a genuinely all the way fried egg.
Okay, I like a little yolk in mine.
I do too.
Just a dip.
I do too. All right, so Justin, would you slap us a little bit of butter in here?
Yeah.
There we go.
And then
actually, hold on. This will be fine.
Okay, awesome. Oh, you're just gonna dump it right in there.
Smells good, y'all.
And these steaks, I've had them resting for about 10 minutes as I was eating pizza. You know,
as one does.
I hope I cook them to temp. I don't really like. People say to do like the push test. Whatever. I just cut them in and I go, oh, looks good.
Yeah, the eyeball test.
All right, and then you just hit this like. Let that fry for a second. How do you want it? Over easy, over medium? What you want?
Medium, probably.
Over medium. Copy
medium
that.
to hard. I don't know.
I
like the
a little
coagulation.
There you go.
I like when it's like jelly in the middle.
All right, Jordan, I'm gonna go
not fully runny.
Can you get me one of those plates over here,
Sure
Jordan?
thing.
I'm gonna cut your fillet.
Oh, thank you. I know. I was like I'm like, okay, so what do we have here? I'm like, oh, it's T-bone is where the fillet is attached, right?
Porterhouse and T-bone,
Porterhouse,
but
okay.
Porterhouse has a bigger fillet.
But I could sense it. I go, that's the fillet, right? And I was like, that's the one I want. And then he was like, well, that's perfect because I want this one, and David wanted the other one. So I'm like,
no, it worked out really well. Look at that. It looks beautiful.
Yeah,
it does.
it came out good.
Thank you. I mean, and I'll share, but you know.
Yeah,
I mean, sure.
We've been eating pizza. And you said you'll share?
I thought he was
really?
gonna
You
feed
did?
me.
Oh.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try about a y'all too.
That's good.
Oh, that's so good.
That's good.
Yay.
Yeah.
Dude, good job.
Thank you.
Can't wait.
That's delicious. All right, so.
Do you need another plate? I'll just bring them both to you.
Well, one of these.
Thank you so much. I'll go ahead and cut these up. And of course, we always share with everybody. Jim's over there behind the camera. He's gonna get some steak.
Do you
like
just
steak,
salivating.
Jim? Oh, okay, he loves steak. All right.
I'm gonna try it. Here we
He's
go.
like, this is ridiculous. You guys are on a steak here. You got something going.
Like my kid, one of my kids, he won't eat steak. He won't eat meat.
Hey, man.
Oh, wow.
He'll eat his chicken nuggets, but he's like, nah, I'm good. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, he just likes the chicken.
So I make delicious barbecue. He never eats it.
All right, so this is gonna be a little bit ready. We'll give it just a second more for you because I know you like it a little bit more.
I mean, if it's a little runny, I'm not gonna be.
I gotta say, steak and eggs, I feel like you can eat whenever, wherever.
Absolutely.
It don't matter.
They actually say it's a great way to start the day because it's a lot of protein and it keeps you full.
That's what I ate this morning.
You had steak and eggs?
My wife made me steak and eggs.
So you're having it again?
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Watch that knife for me for just a second. Grab a little bit of pepper. Hit that.
This is delicious.
Looking good. All right, Jordan, let's see what we do here. Let's see if we can get it going. Wow. Whoop. Bam.
Thank you.
And the whole thing about putting a little bit of butter on there too, right? Because it's gonna like grease up the pan, so to speak. So that way it's like.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good.
Thank
Aha! So that way the egg should slide around your pan. It shouldn't. You shouldn't have to like.
There's your strip, David.
Thank you.
And I will say, I mean, that's a lot of food. So, do we have an overhead of this steak? So I want to show you real quick on how to cut a ribeye if we've got time. Oh, there they go. Oh, they were getting it. All right, so when you cut it, you have a ribeye cap right here, right? So when you cut a ribeye, if you're pre-cutting it, you want to just kind of cut around. So you've got, because you want to cut these two different ways. You want to see where the grain's going. So you want to cut this one this way, and then flip it, and then cut this one this way.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you want to cut always against the grain. So when you cut a ribeye cap like this, you can see it's just going to fall. Look at that.
Whoa!
It's just falling apart the way you're cutting.
Oh my
it.
gosh!
So,
wow.
Oh, it's delicious.
and I'm going to cut around this fat. Listen, some people love to eat fat like this.
My dad would have loved it, man, but I'm not a fan.
No, me neither. So I'm just going to throw that away.
You know, someone at home right now is like, no.
I know. I'm sorry.
There's someone at home who's like, that's where all the flavor is.
It is.
Yep,
but
in the control room.
on a
they're saying.
ribeye, they got a big old thick cut of fat in it.
Well, a lot of this stuff today was on sale too, so make sure you download the Winn-Dixie.
$11.99 for bone-in ribeyes, and porterhouses,
That's amazing.
it's unheard of right now in
Take advantage.
these days
So
and
make sure that you go to windixie.com/rewards, download the app, so that way you can save a whole bunch of money like our guy does right here. He's always got a bunch of money.
Should I tell the story again? Or
No,
okay,
no,
all right,
you can't tell the story again.
Unfortunately, we're out of time.
Stick around. We'll be right back after the break.
Great job.
All right, it's time for Say What? And today is Trivia Tuesday on a Friday.
On a Friday. Yeah. We wanted to move it to today.
Yeah, we couldn't not use the graphic.
We had Comedy Week. We had
we were so
music
jam-packed.
Yeah.
We couldn't do it Tuesday.
Earlier this week, it was National Junk Food Day. It's like, well, we made it. Let's use it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. What's y'all's favorite junk food to eat? Candy, soda?
I'm a sweets person for sure.
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Oh, yeah. Chocolate chip cookies.
Ice cream's my jam. All the cold sweets. Those are my jam. Right.
Oh, man.
All right, we got 3.5 minutes. What you got for us?
Oh, no, we're going to take up more time than that. All right, here we go. Which popular candy bar was originally named after the Mars family's favorite horse?
Oh.
A, Hershey, B, Snickers, C, Milky Way, or D, Twix?
Go for it.
I feel like it's Hershey, but I don't know. That's Hershey, Pennsylvania, though. That's probably not it. Snickers.
Snickers is correct.
Oh, right on. Good job.
All right, measles, C-file. Let's roll the next one since
cool.
Since we're on a little time crunch, little candy pun there. What is the name of the cheese powder used to coat Cheetos that makes it so famously messy to eat? Cheetel, Tiger Dust, Shy Powder, or cheese? Cheese.
I don't think it's real.
Don't
so.
sleep on cheese, man.
Go for it, David.
Or gesso, as my ancestors would say.
Call it Cheetle. I don't know.
Let's roll it. Cheeto is correct.
Oh my gosh, good job. All right. That would have just been a total guess.
All right, here we go.
I would've
Question
said
number
tiger
3.
guess.
What was the first commercially available flavor of Pop-Tarts when they were introduced in 1964?
I love
Blueberry, cherry, my favorite brown sugar, or strawberry?
So my favorite is actually cherry, but I'm gonna go with strawberry. I like that one too.
You are correct.
Oh,
Man, you
we
guys
know
are-
our junk food.
I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That was my breakfast every day growing up.
I'm gonna say your
which
dentist
is probably
probably
not
made
the
a
best
killing off y'all.
Yeah, yeah. I turned out all right.
Are y'all ready? Known as fairy floss, this carnival treat was invented and patented, speaking of which, by a dentist in 1904.
Oh, really?
What is it called today?
Kept
Is
him
it
in
cotton
business.
candy,
Fairy
funnel
floss.
cake, Twizzlers, or a churro, which is of my native people?
So ridiculous. Let's
Mexican.
go with cotton candy.
That's what was gonna be my guess.
Oh my
Good
God.
job, man.
Did
You
y'all
were like
did y'all
killing it
guys
today.
study this?
No.
I think the Beansler gave y'all that.
This is just our like wheelhouse. We have 90 seconds. Do we have more questions, or did we just kill it?
All right, where is London, Jordan?
Stop.
Okay, I'm kidding. All right, last one, Jordan. Last one. What was the first artificially flavored soda created originally as an alternative to root beer?
Oh, I know this
Coca-Cola, Mountain
Oh,
Dew,
God.
Dr. Pepper, or Pepsi?
So I want to say Coca-Cola, but it doesn't taste similar. Dr. Pepper kind of has like an interesting taste like root beer does, so I'm gonna go Dr. Pepper.
Let's roll it.
Oh! I
good
talked that
job.
one out. Talked that. I phoned a friend.
Yeah, you did. You're
go.
great.
Dude, I love Dr. Pepper. I ain't gonna lie. Guilty of it. Slam,
Oh,
good.
that's cool.
It is
Great.
good.
slam those 23 flavors any day of the week.
Yeah, because like you can't. I mean, that's I love Coca-Cola. It's my favorite.
And then
And then Paul's Mountain Dew is
Yeah.
Paul's favorite.
So these were my two favorite growing up. Now it's just too sweet. If I do it, it's every occasion, like on occasion, but it has to be a fountain soda. Like I want it to be crispy.
I know
The can, the bottle's not the same.
I know I always play to win, but you
Yeah.
guys are both winners because you guys nailed it.
Yeah,
I'm
good
all
I'm
job.
proud of that one.
Yeah,
Good job.
I'm all right.
See, like,
Oh, that's it?
That's it.
I think we
haven't really had,
tied.
like,
'cause-
I haven't really had a soda in forever. Like I love those like the seltzers that
Yeah,
we
we
get.
do, the-
Those are great, but like
sparkling
I'm not a
waters.
tea guy, which
Yeah?
I'm pretty sure it's worse because I drink like the sweet teas. That's all I'll ever drink. I'll slam a sweet tea. Or if I go to Whataburger, I'll slam a Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
Nice
Thank
plug
you so
there.
much for that, Matt. That was fun.
Absolutely.
Stick around, guys. We'll be right back.